Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video will be me taking on Legion once again in another match from the battle between the two Legions, and I'll be taking the Norscans, and he will be taking control of the Vampire Coast, and this will be taking place on Iron Sand Desert. And yeah, we'll go over the army comps here. I'll go into slow motion, so it kind of gets into the start of it. But yeah, my forces are going to consist of Marauder Berserkers throughout the line. I do have 5 of them, 2 Marauders, 4 Marauder Hunters with Javelins, 2 Skinwolves on the flank. I have a Fire Mage that is going to be bringing Burning Head. And I probably should have brought Fireball just to snipe artillery and whatnot, and single entities. I do have Throg here. He's bringing his Unbreakable Crown. I have 2 Marauder Horsemen as well. Staying with the formation. They're going to be throwing their javelins into the formation here. And for Legion, he's going to be bringing, looks like 3. Yeah, 3 zombie pirate deckhand mob, 4 bombers, 3 pole arms, 2 zombie, no, okay, 1 zombie pirate gunnery mob, 2 zombie pirate gunnery mob with handguns, and 3 deck trompers with handguns, I believe. Yeah, and then he has 2 pairs of carronades, along with the vampire fleet captain bringing Invocation of the Heck and Raise the Dead, Power Stone, and we have Luther bringing Hornswaggle, and that's it. And then we have, yeah, I think he forgot this unit back here, but yeah, he probably did. Or maybe it was just like something for like a backline. Okay, but yeah, we'll get right into it. We are going to square up, so I am going to fast forward. I want you guys to see the action straight off the bat. And yeah, guys, I do have a Patreon, so if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, please go check that out. So yeah, there's that. And we're gonna start kind of skirmishing him down. I see Throg's in trouble here. I'm like, okay, carronades, yeah, gotta run away. I am gonna pull the sneaky shaman sorcerer over here, and we're gonna see if we can get a nice burning head down the line if he's not paying attention. He doesn't see this and pull Luther Harkin over, but here's where we get a nice burning head. We're able to roast his bombers. We're able to, and this one curves. I literally targeted it this way, and it curves all the way around here. And you saw that, guys. It was the weirdest curve, but it actually ended up doing me good, and I was able to roast a couple units of bombers a bit. I was able to take like this one down to like a quarter HP. So I'll definitely take that. Front lines are going to clash here, and we're going to have the Berserkers who are charging in head first into these zombie pirate deckhand mob. They are going to take quite a bit of fire on the charge, but this is going to be kind of like D-Day here as they rush onto the field. And they're going to get a nice charge here, kill these bombers. They'll be on their way, so will these Marauder Berserkers. And it's a really good engagement for me here. I'm able to kill all these bombers here. And yeah, this is a big misplay by me. I kind of got my Skid Wolves a little bit too caught up. I shouldn't have had them here. I should have had them as a backline unit. This is definitely not the play you want to make whatsoever. I made a big mistake here. I accidentally I was like, okay, I gotta shut down these bombers, thinking that I could do so, and that was a big mistake. So don't do this whatsoever. It's big. It's big. Because you have carronades shooting in and you have guns, and that's 2 dead Skid Wolves already. And I am going to start trying to focus these deck droppers because they are a pretty big threat. I do have 2 flanking Berserkers though, and they're going to get in the back line and do a great job. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, this is... I just can't... I shouldn't have done that. I was just like, why? Why you do that? But yeah, we are going to shoot down these deck droppers pretty effectively. We're going to get a nice burning head once again and roast some zombies here. I really like that burning head. Look how many kills it got. And we actually want to see how many kills I got. 107. So yeah, Shaman Swords are already paying for itself. Doing a great job here. And yeah, they're basically going to summon and block. Berserkers are going to get in the back line and start harassing them, but they're going to get shot at. I do charge in with my cavalry, pull them back out. I'm going to have to kind of counter skirmish. Throg is kind of, yeah, he's almost dead. But I do pop this Unbreakable Crown to kind of give him as much leadership as possible, so he is unbreakable, and he can't stand for much longer. I do get in the back line with the Marauders, and whatnot. Javelins are shooting into these bats, and they are dying really quickly. But they are targeting Throg, and this is just bad for me. So I have to compromise all these guns as quickly as possible, really, and prevent Luther from shooting at him, because Luther is going to probably dive on him if he gets like a couple more shots. We are going to protect my hunters here. I'm going to charge into these. I think they're summoned, actually. No, they're not summoned. So they actually got in my back line. I was able to shut them down really quickly. And now we have the main fight going on here. And I need to kill these tank choppers. I need to murder them. And I need to get in the back line. I do get another burning head down here. And it's going to kill actually quite a bit of zombies again. And my burning heads are really... I was able to land on lots of really nasty ones. I am going to start focusing on Luther because I know he has a big problem. I don't need to worry about these bats because they are crumbling. But yeah, my Berserkers are rushing in. I need to get them in stat to kind of finish off these zombies here. He is throwing non-stop summons, so I do have to watch out for that. I should have got these guys on the guns and try to squeeze one unit into the backline. And now I'm going to kind of skirmish here. I'm going to try to break these gunners. Well, not break them, but you know what I mean. Crumble them and throw this Berserker unit in the back line, and then just try and charge from there. He does have some guns here. I do have my skin wolves that have returned, and more Berserkers, and Throg is going to be healing in the background, so that is very good for me. And yeah, I do get in the back line, which is really good. Able to shut down these cannons for a while my skin wolves just kill this unit of guns. One is going to shoot, which is, oh yeah, because I have to compromise this one. Yeah, it's fully. And yeah, my skin wolves are going to charge into these gunners, so I'm trying to compromise them as quickly as possible. And honestly, bad idea. Probably should have pulled them back, destroy this engagement, and then maybe move forward. But that'll also open me up to gunfire. Skin wolves are charging in once again. We're going to kill this unit off. It's going to crumble. And these ones are kind of getting beaten here. They are not infantry, so they won't do too well, but they're doing pretty decent because these are guns. They're not the best melee combatants. I am gonna try to get away and charge into these cannon here, this carronade, and we're gonna try to shut it down as quickly as possible. And yeah, we're doing that quickly and quietly into the night. I am gonna get these 3 javelins back here. But I am going to preserve their ammo because I know they're very important to taking down Luther. And that is my main target here. To kill Luther at all costs. And I have lost quite a bit of troops here. Skin wolves are kind of dying. I do have my Marauder Berserkers who are in here though. They'll be able to shut that down. And the Marauder Berserkers are going to be taking on this zombie pirate deckhand mob that he did. I think he did actually forget that in the background. But they're going to be fighting against these guys. They'll do. Yeah, these Marauder Berserkers are known to just cut everything to pieces, and that's why you bring them here in this matchup. And now we're going to have more Marauder Berserkers heading to the back line. We're going to be shutting down his cannons for good. Now we're going to be getting some nice shots onto Luther. He is down to like a small amount of ammo left in him. And we have these skin wolves that I did tell to charge and try to kill the healer here and just do as much damage as possible. But that's not the case here, and we're not able to finish him off. We do finish off this cannon crew, this grenade crew, and look who I have just healing back here. Now, I'm going to have Throg healing, so he's going to be there, and I have the Shaman Sorcerer who's just sitting there. So I do have my leadership still on the field, and I actually didn't notice them. But they came back. I thought Luther finished them off, and then I was like, oh, I looked at my toolbar. I was like, oh, I have Throg there. I'll just leave him there to heal up, and then bring him back into the fight. I do have Invocation. Oh, Invocation heck being popped on these zombies pirate gunnery mob. I don't know if that was a misclick or something, but probably not the best use. But honestly, I get it because maybe he was trying to just heal the crap out of them to make them stand there for much longer than they need to be. Because once I kill the zombie vampire fleet captain, and I kill this polearm unit, and I kill this deckhand unit, guess what can happen? He has to fly in the air, and he loses leadership. So he's crumbling very fast and quickly if he's able to. Let's say he's like chasing off the unit or something, and he goes away. I just run away from him, shooting at him. And then yeah, we do actually get a nice volley here. Guns are still not disturbed; they're still shooting. But they are crumbling, so if I just hope they die soon, because, you know, that would like some. But Luther's actually going to get back here and I'm gonna be like, okay, I gotta move, I gotta separate and get some shots into them. So I'm gonna separate my 2 units. 2 units are going this side, 2 units are going this side. They have the ammo. I'm gonna start shooting into him while these guys run away and kind of kite him. He does. I don't think he notices, but yeah, these two have the ammo, so they're actually gonna get a lot more shots, and they're gonna be the most effective ones. And he probably actually should have gone for these guys instead of that. So I was kind of baiting him there. We are gonna get the Marauder Berserkers and Marauders in the backline. They're gonna receive a nice charge from these boys here as they jump in and just murder the crap out of these gunnery mob here. I was able to shut them down, so now they're gone for good, and now they will rout, and now it'll be down to the vampire fleet captain, who just popped invocation the heck on Luther. He's at his healing cap, so very good for me. And now I'm gonna send the Berserkers and Marauders right onto the fleet captain and just try and kill this son of a gun as quickly as possible. I do have more javelins returning, and now he sees Throggle boy. And I do have the Winter 2 crown, so I am going to be getting that Unbreakable. But this is actually what I want here. So if I'm able to set up, but I was trying to chase after a little bit of a misplay here. I don't have any ammo, so I should have actually went over here, stayed right here, fighting the fleet captain, and let him try and kill Throg and the Shaman. Doing that, sparks him to crumble, right? So he's gonna get back in the air. I killed this, then he gets back in the air and he loses leadership, so he will die if I can able to run away from him. So I noticed that like as soon as I'm about to arrive, I'm like, I gotta save Throg, he's my leadership, right? And I noticed that like as soon as I hit right here, I believe, as soon as I hit somewhere right here, I noticed that, and I'm like, okay, run. Yeah, there he goes. And I do run. He's gonna terrify my Shaman Sorcerer. So yeah, that's a big bad news bears. I'm gonna let him run after it because he is on horseback, and it's like, okay, you can run after me all you want, and you have flying units left. So that means your leadership is gonna tick down while I run away from you and set up my army right here. He does notice this later on, but it's a little too late. Luther is pretty low, and I do have decent amount of infantry, and since he wasn't able to chase off this Shaman Sorcerer, I do get it back, and now I have a hero, so I'm gonna get that leadership little buff here, so that's actually gonna benefit me in the long run pretty effectively. And yeah, it's gonna come down to these boys. I'm gonna maneuver and set up. I want him to charge these guys so I can get one last volley with these guys because they have some ammo left over. But I'm going to pull the Shaman Sorcerer of Fire back over here, and I'm going to try to play a supporting position with him. He's going to turn around, and he does have to engage, and I have to engage as well. So I am going to let him kind of say, okay, I'll let you dive down, and I'll just throw one volley right into your face. And actually missed that whole volley. I mean, I hit some of him, but yeah, I am going to charge in. I'm going to swarm him with infantry, and we're going to try and kill him as best as possible. Marauders are charging in. I have the Hunters in there as well. Shaman Sorcerer, like I said, playing a supporting role, but we are going to Cycle Charge since he is facing the other way. He's actually going to pop Hornswaggle on him, and I'm going to be like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to get out of here. You know, I have no business in being here. All I need is a leadership buff, and I'm fine. That's all I need. That's all I need this guy for. And maybe till the late game, let's say he's able to solo out infantry. But I do have 2 reserve units. I'm kind of just sitting them here, and it's gonna be a long grind fest, so I will speed it up a little bit. And Luther will get beaten down slowly by the Norscans here, as yeah, I'll just sit here fighting him, and send in reinforcements if one to break. So you see these guys right here, they're getting low, and I'm like, okay, so these guys are getting low, send in another unit. We resupply, and Luther eventually dies. I just keep my Shaman Sorcerer here for the leadership buff, like I said before, and we're chilling. And then I just charge in this unit, but Luther does go down. And that is a victory for the Norscans, as a very close game once again. And that was honestly one of the best games we had. We had actually a big series, and there was definitely some good fun. And yeah, I do have to get the other replays up because I promised that. To showcase. And we do have Throg getting 15. He wasn't really useful, you know. We didn't need Throg. We didn't need Throg, guys. Come on. Yeah. Throg's nobody. Yep. But we do have the Shaman Sorcerer who landed some perfect burning heads, getting 171 kills. We have the Marauders racking up 128, 119. Berserkers 272, 122, 149, 108, 103. The Javelin 16, 13, 12, 15. They were usually focusing the deck droppers and Luther, so I didn't really need them for anything else because these guys would just cut through and kill the bombers and all that good stuff. I did misplay my Skin Wolves. I had some good kills with the Marauder Horsemen, 62, 42, 57, 9 here. Like I said, misplayed a couple units. It was a lot of micro, and I was a little rusty. Haven't played in quite a while, at least as much as I used to. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a fat like and subscribe to the channel to tune into more. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and stay safe out there. I will see you guys later, and have a good one. Peace out.